coming up in this read. The one who knows best, Aries, is you. It's not going to be someone outside of you who doesn't fully understand the situation at all. So it's be careful of who it is that you're taking your advice from, because not all advice that is given is going to be the best for you. Hi Aries, we're doing your general reading for July 2023. Everything that you need to know, as always, you can find it in my description box and in my pinned comment below. And please do keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, especially if you're cross-watching. Not all of the message is going to resonate for you, so you just leave what doesn't resonate for you for someone else. Okay, right, so what is coming in towards you, Aries, for the month of July 2023. Okay, you've got humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Okay, so Aries. Now, I will say as well, these reads are not directed at any specific area of your life, okay? It's up to you how it resonates. So with the humor, obviously, this is all about looking at the brighter, happier side of life, taking things in your stride, not taking things quite so seriously, and just really enjoying the moment as well with humor. Okay. Happy people attract other happy people, so that is worth keeping in mind. It's all about looking at life as being, well, life. It's like looking at the glass as being half full rather than being half empty. But whenever I think of that phrase, I always remember what a good friend said. It's like, well, what does it matter? The glass is refillable, which is a really valid point. But yeah, I would say that that's going to be applicable for you here, Aries, that the glass is definitely refillable. I mean, that's not to say as well that, you know, certain things are not, like, I don't want to understate anything that is going on for you that is actually quite serious. Okay, like, there are definitely parts of life that do absolutely require serious attention. But this is all about learning to have fun, or actually having fun, okay? It's all about not neglecting the things that do bring you joy, or the things that do make you laugh. And not only that as well, it's a mention of all the health benefits to your physical body that having a laugh can actually do for you, okay? And it's good for your mental health as well, you know, just to have a laugh and a joke around. So with this energy, it asks for you to seek out other people who make you feel good about being alive, okay? Avoid anyone who is overly critical. Like, throughout the month of July, avoid people who are too serious, and seek out anything that makes you feel genuinely happy, you know, like more upbeat music, more soul enriching media. Be aware of anything that can pull your mood down throughout the month of July, okay? And again, yeah, it's just more about really focusing on the more lighter side of life. And you can see as well that that's green cards. So green, that's all about your heart chakra. It deals with issues of love, compassion, hope. It can be blocked by grief, okay? So you're certainly looking at opening up your heart chakra a lot more. And of course, to state the obvious as well, that green can be about money. It could well be that some of yous are coming in some money, and that is going to make you happy. But the bottom line is, don't focus on negative people, okay? You have to avoid negative people at all costs throughout the month of July, especially. Now, for anyone where this is about a relationship or a potential relationship, it's telling me that someone really loves your sense of humour. You make them feel relaxed and alive because you are so funny. Okay, they genuinely feel like they can relax around you. Right, what else is coming in towards our Aries? Thank you. Okay, yeah, you've got the book. Deeper meaning, enhancement, knowledge, wisdom, learning, truth, imagination, beauty, and love. Okay, so book, knowledge, wisdom, information. This could be you doing some research here. Some of you could be deep into your studies throughout this month. You could be learning something new or just adding new skills under your tool belt, as it were. Whatever this is about, Aries, specifically for you, it does bring that promise of you're enhancing your life. Okay, you're seeking out, you're learning, you're really using your imagination. Some of you really do love what it is that you do as well, which is absolutely fantastic. For others of you, this could be more to do with seeking a deeper meaning for life and laughing at the I want to say laughing at something that you found out about that deeper meaning of life. You know, learning not to take things so seriously because of something that you discovered about that deeper meaning of life. It's again, not to put too much of a negative spin on it, but it's like you really enjoying your moment right now because of that realization that everything's temporary. It's so temporary. Okay, right, what is the situation that's going on for our Aries collective, please, for the month of July 2023? What are the obstacles and what is the likely outcome or the advice? What is the situation? Okay. Alright, first card out, Aries, the Hermit, the situations, Virgo energy. Yeah, deep soul searching, deep introspection. Again, pondering the meaning of life for some of you, and choosing not to take things so seriously because of that information, like we've seen in your article. I'm not feeling that this is you being like a social hermit or anything like that, okay? The Three of Coins, no, exactly. Because you are project building, working within a team, collaborating with others. You're perfecting something here as well with this particular Three of Coins. The obstacles, the King of Wands, the High Priestess, and Five of Coins. So the obstacles could be finances. You could be, for some of you, looking for an investor. That High Priestess is throwing me a bit of a curveball, so we'll find out more when we clarify this energy, okay? Again, like to have the High Priestess as an obstacle, that straight away tells me that someone is legit struggling to listen to their higher self, to their own intuition. You could be struggling to take your own advice with it being High Priestess. Your King of Wands is a go-getter. It's someone who does take the risk. It's someone who does put themselves out there. But it's showing up as an obstacle, along with the Five of Coins. So the obstacle is you don't have faith in something that you're doing here, Aries. Not completely. Likely outcome, Strength and the Knight of Cups. Okay. It's showing that you don't have to be physically strong in order for you to get your point across. With that being an outcome or guidance, then if it's guidance, it would be like use your powers of determination and diplomacy in order to achieve what it is that you're trying to achieve. Okay, diplomacy is going to be the way to go because it is strength. And then the Knight of Cups. That's an offering from the heart. That's coming from a good place. It's remembering the reasons behind why you're doing something. Okay, something really, really important. If this was about a potential outcome, then it would be saying that you will be victorious in this particular situation. Because someone else can see how how much this thing means to you. And it does imply that you're going to be getting help as well. And then you've got the star at the bottom of the deck. I know you're not going to be able to see that properly because of the glare off of the lights. But the star is hopes, wishes, dreams, ambitions. It's healing. You know, it's your dreams coming true. Something is coming to fruition here, Aries. But there is this overwhelming sense of like a lack of self-belief. Or again, for others of you, it could be this lack of finances. This lack of finances that's stopping you from reaching your full potential, from tapping into your full ambition. And clarify this energy, please, for our Aries collective for the month of July 2023. What's going on with this energy? Okay, so for your Hermit is the Chariot. You've got Cancerian energy, Virgo, Aries, of course, Pisces, Leo, and Aquarius so far. Another major arcana. Okay. The situation, the Chariot and the Hangman. Yeah, look, the situation is literally, Aries, either you or someone else, depending on how this is resonating, specifically for you, doesn't know how to move something forward. Someone is, again, they have an idea, they have that ambition, but at the moment, it's almost like it's being misdirected, if that makes sense. So, Spirit's saying here for you to be adaptable with something, okay? And then you can take it forward. Then you can move it forward onto the next level. It's all about being adaptable. So it could well be, Aries, a situation. You might well have had a plan in your mind about the set way that something was going to work. It's transpired that actually it's not going to go word for word according to the plan that you had in your head. And so Spirit's saying don't become disheartened just because it's not starting to manifest or like work out the exact way that you thought it would, because you're being told specifically to be adaptable. Clarify this energy, please. Okay. Yeah, the Sun. Exactly. You are still going to be victorious in this situation, Aries. It's just all about how to change your way of thinking at this point in time. That High Priestess, what's going on? The Queen of Cups. Okay, very, very intuitive energies here, Aries. So you are being told, look, lean more into your intuition. Okay, for certain. Yes, your Cups energy can indicate love and romance and, you know, all that good stuff. It's also to do with spirituality. So some of you could be looking at ways of how to increase your knowledge so that you can be a better spiritual leader, because we definitely do have a leader here with this King of Wands energy. Right, don't pay attention to the gender. Gender is completely irrelevant. It's just literally the polarization of the feminine or the masculine principle. So the masculine principle would be the state of doing. Okay? So it's a state of doing. Some of you are actively working against your own intuition on something. And that is legit what's causing an obstacle here. It's like, it's almost as if you know full well that something's not going to quite pan out the way that you imagined it would. You know deep down that you have to be adaptable, but there's this stubborn streak that is stopping you from deviating away from your original plan. Do you know what I mean? There's something like that that's going on here. And Spirit's saying, look, you have to lean into either your intuition more or your spirituality more. That's what's going to take you to the road here to victory. And clarify. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you got the Three of Coins that's come out again. So you had the Three of Coins up here, and now it's down here as well, which indicates to me almost as if it's like back to the drawing board. See, if you really look at that card, he is studying something, whereas in this particular deck he's actively hands on deck, getting his hands dirty. He's a craftsman, so he's working on something, like physically working on something up here, and then down here it's more of like planning, drawing, writing. So it's more to do with back to the drawing board here with something, Aries. It doesn't mean that it's a failure. Okay, that's really, really important. That's the most important message that Spirit's trying to convey in this read, Aries. Yeah, the Fool right next to it. Exactly. Exactly. You all know what the Fool energy is. It's all about a brand new journey. It's taking the lessons that you learned in your previous journey with you into your new journey. It's starting again. So Spirit's legit saying here to you, Aries, look, there's nothing wrong with you starting again if you have to. Now this could be more on a deeper, more spiritual level for a lot of yous. This could be about you sort of reinventing yourselves somehow. And perhaps laughing at the way that you used to be for some of you. So if I just switch out the camera again, so as I can refresh your memory about these two cards that came out at the start of your read. This could be you going through this self-reinvention, especially as the Hermit was literally your first card out as well. I mean, keep an open mind. It could be a combination of lots of different things. Okay. Your overall energy here is the Eight of Wands, which is fast action, fast movement. Can indicate some kind of travel, absolutely, yes, physical travel. However, to read within context, it has come out underneath the star, which does indicate more of a spiritual journey, more of like this process of evolution for you. You know, you're coming from one state of being and you're moving through into another state of being. Okay? In fact, you're moving from a state of doing into a state of being. Yeah, Six of Swords under there, the King of Swords. Yeah, that's legit. You're making a decision here. For certain. For certain. And it's the kind of decision that you know full well that you're going to have to stay the course and stick with. And then you've got Temperance with the Two of Cups. Something's needing to be done in moderation here, Aries. If you have a partner, then you do have... if you have a partner, then they are ready and willing to take on their share of whatever it is that they need to do to help you reach your success as well. I need to start clarifying these. Can you tell us more about this energy, please? For our Aries collective, can you focus on that High Priestess energy? Focus on that High Priestess energy that's going on. Thank you, that was nice and quick. The Hermit. Yeah, some of yous have... and again, like, not to offend anyone, someone has been seeking some kind of validation outside of themselves, and they've taken some advice that perhaps wasn't the best advice. Say, for example, you were wanting to do something, which clearly you were wanting to do something very, very big, very important. You might have consulted someone else outside of you. They told you no, because you got the Five of Coins here, even though you knew deep down that the answer was yes. The person outside of you told you no, it's not likely to happen. And then it's caused this confusion for you. So Spirit's saying, look, you always need to take advice like that with with a pinch of salt, basically. I mean, especially as it's clarified now with the Hermit as well. It's like Spirit's reminding you, the one who knows best, Aries, is you. It's not going to be someone outside of you who doesn't fully understand the situation at all. And they haven't got very much to go off it anyway. So it's like, well, what the hell would they know? Do you know what I mean? So it's be careful of who it is that you're taking your advice from, because not all advice that is given is going to be the best for you. Right? It's under there. Yeah, you got the Death card at the bottom of the deck. It's massive change, or a massive transition from one stage of your life into the new stage of your life. Some of you could be looking at actually physically moving, but there might have been problems with this move. Temporary setbacks along the way, but that move will come through. Okay. Have a healing message for our Aries collective, please. Give a healing message for Aries. Thank you. Magnetism, the card of attraction. Let's have a look. Right, it's number 37. And 37 actually reduces into a 10, and your 10s are about completion. So you're absolutely closing out something here, Aries, and you're ready to begin something else afresh. Okay, right, so this one says, know your values and needs so that you're more aware of what your true attractions are. Do not run with the herd. Notice what or who you attract. Is this your intent? There is always nemesis, which is opposite energy, to any endeavour that you might take. This shouldn't bother you, as it's a natural law. I mean, that could be an actual nemesis that was working against you. Or again, like that could just be the fact that you were working so hard on trying to achieve something. There have been setbacks along the way, and so naturally you would have thought, well, you know, it's not going to work out. It's an interesting one. So that one's ruled by the element of earth. It says, the idea of being magnetically repelled or attracted to something or someone is an old idea, but it's an enduring one. It is important that you know your needs and values so that you can make wise decisions upon what you can be attracted to and why you're attracted to it. Okay, so again, within context, why is it that this thing is so important to you? Some of you will know, and others won't really know, and that's absolutely fine. So this is asking for you to basically really think about why you're doing the thing that you're doing here and why it's important to you, because that's more important than the outcome or the potential outcome. That's what I'm seeing here. What else, please, for Aries? Thank you. Yeah, the Mystic Star. Harmony in the home and great friendships. The Mystic Star, so it's more star energy, more healing. And then little luxuries. Generate luxurious experiences and surroundings. So for those of you where your focus is to support your family, it's indicating to me strongly that you will be able to support your family. You know, you will be able to achieve that thing that is most important to you. In the meanwhile, though, definitely stop taking advice from sources outside of you, from people who don't have all of the facts. They don't have all of the information. Okay. What else, please, for Aries? Thank you. Okay. Sometimes you have to follow your brain because your heart is dumb as shit. But sometimes you have to follow your heart because your brain is full of shitty thoughts. Yeah. See, that reminds me very much of how your internal world affects your external world. You know? So just be mindful of what it is that you're telling yourself. Okay. Right, so I do need to leave that one there, Aries. It was a very interesting read. But yeah, that is what I have for you. It's up to you what you do with this reading. Please remember that tarot is not a scapegoat. It is not a crutch. It's a guide. And you're the one that's in charge of your destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.